Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu, Sharks Cove, May 4th, 2017, 6:50 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about sales. And I've got a really cool book for you. It's called Get to the Truth. And it's a book from CIA operatives for use of interrogation. I'm like, Scott, really? You're going to talk to me about a book about interrogation when it comes to sales? And I'm going to say absolutely. So you got to remember that the two most powerful forms of communication are questions and stories. And I can ask you a question, you don't have to answer it, but you got to think about it. And if you look at the oral traditions of how stories affect and influence people, man, you've got two powerful things. Now, the cool thing about this book is it takes you through and it shows you how to have a conversation, how to build a monologue for interrogating a person. And there are parts of your sales process, I want you to think about your closing process, where it's more of an interrogation than anything else. So what you need to know about this book is there's training, right? I take a lot of notes. I got some stuff highlighted, right? I got pages highlighted. But what they do is they teach a lesson, and then there's a dialogue, and it's like Bob says this and Mary says that, and it takes you through, and then it's dissected afterwards of like, here's what's going on. So it's a pretty cool setup. It's like lesson, example, and then a breakdown, and at the end is there's like an action plan. And so one of the things that you're going to find is there's a certain way to use this book. If you're a salesperson, I'm going to give you the tip on how to do this. There's a section in the back about business and sales, but this is actually even cooler. So what you're going to do is at the beginning of the dialogue that they're using from the interrogator, you're going to take some of the key phrases out of it, okay? So look for the key phrases. In the middle, there's going to be some key phrases, and at the end, there's going to be some key phrases and ways for you to introduce. So you're going to use this as training wheels, and it's going to take some effort on your part to make it happen, but take like the best elements from the process and then fill in your information about what you're doing with sales. Now, I got to let you know that if it becomes too heated when you're in the closing process with a buyer and it feels like you're putting too much pressure on them, it can create some challenges for you. But this book overall, oh my goodness, I read it on the plane on the way over here, and I was absolutely blown away. I'm like, it's a New York Times bestseller, and I'm so mad that I haven't picked it up sooner. But know that the lesson plan in this works. It's like 260 pages total, but there's tons of information you can get from it. I'm going to say if you try to read it fast, you're going to miss out. You're going to want to take a ton of notes to make it happen. So the format for the book, which is fantastic, is there's lesson, dialogue, breakdown. You're going to want to take some time and effort to read it. Get to the truth. There you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.